Day we carried the last box in. The walls were bare and the rooms were thin. A little house at the edge of town, with peeling paint and shutters worn down. There wasn't much that we could claim, no fortune, no wealth, no family name. Just two young hearts and a simple plan to build a life the best we can. The kitchen floor would softly creak, the roof would leak for weeks and weeks, but every problem seemed so small whenever I heard your laughter call. We placed our dreams upon those walls like pictures waiting in empty halls, believing love would find a way to make that little house a place to stay. We didn't have much to call our own, but somehow it already felt like home. In our little house on Maple Lane, love kept growing through sunshine and rain. Not made of gold or luxury, but built with hope and family. In our little house side by side, joy, you were my guide, and every room held something true, 1,000 dreams that started with you. Saturday mornings we'd paint the fence, trying to save every dollar and cent, planting flowers beside the door, dreaming of all that life had in store. You'd hum a song while my feet and the whole world felt complete to me. Simple moments became treasures, the kind that last forever. Winter nights by the fireplace glow, watching gentle snowfall, sharing blankets and old movies, creating memories so easy. The years rolled by, but one thing stayed, the love inside the life we made. And every season seemed to bring another reason for my heart to sing. Brick by brick and day by day, love was building more than walls could say. In our little house on Maple Lane, love kept growing through sunshine and rain. Not made of gold or luxury, but built with hope and family. In our little house side by side, you were my joy, you were my guide, and every room held something true, 1,000 dreams that started with you. Some people chase a grander life, big city lights and endless nights, but I found everything I need inside the life we chose to lead. Because a house becomes a home when you're never truly alone, and every corner, every space still carries your warm embrace. The walls may age, the paint may fade, but not the love that we have made. Some things grow stronger through the years, beyond the laughter and the tears. But built with hope and family. In our little house through every year, you stayed beside me, always near. And looking back, it's easy to see the greatest gift was you and me. In our little house, dreams came true. Every doorway led to you. And if I had to start again, I'd choose that little house back then. The porch light softly shines tonight, just like it did when we began our life. And every window seems to say, love still lives here today. Our little house, our little dreams, our little forever. I still remember that summer rain, dancing together down memory lane. The years have passed, but nothing has changed. You're still the reason my heart remains. Every wrinkle tells a story. Every moment shines with glory. Forever by your side, I'll stay, holding your hand through every day. When the stars fade from the sky above, we'll still be living in our love. Forever by your side, you'll see, you're still the only one for me. Through every season, every time, forever by your side. The world kept turning year by year, but your sweet voice stayed crystal clear. Through every mountain we had to climb, you made the hard days easier to find. Every sunset feels much brighter, knowing we grow old together. Forever by your side, I'll stay, holding your hand through every day. When the stars fade from the sky above, we'll still be living in our love. And when our hair turns silver white, your eyes will still be my guiding light. Forever by your side, I'll stay, holding your hand through every day. No matter where the years may glide, forever by your side. as the evening air began to grow cold. We walked along that familiar road, the one we traveled 100 times before. The sun was fading beyond the hills, and everything around us seemed so still. I held your hand a little tighter then, knowing this moment would never come again. We talked about the years ahead, the dreams we carried, the words unsaid, the life we hope someday to build, and all the promises yet fulfilled. I looked into your gentle eyes and saw my future shining bright. In that quiet moment, heart to heart, I knew we would never be apart. Some loves are written in the stars, long before they find our hearts. The promise we made beneath the stars still lives inside our faithful hearts. Through every road and every mile, you've been my reason to smile. The promise we made that autumn night still burns with the same sweet light. Though years may come and years may go, you're the only love I'll ever know. The moon was rising high above as I spoke the words I dreamed of. I told you all that filled my soul, how you had made my life feel whole. I said, no matter what may come, no matter where life leads us on, I'll stand beside you through it all. Together we'll rise, together we'll fall. A tear appeared within your eyes as happiness filled the night sky. Then softly you whispered back to me, forever is where I wanna be. The world seemed brighter than before, like every dream had opened its door. And in that moment we both knew a lifetime was beginning for two. The future waited just ahead, but there was no fear in our hearts. The promise we made beneath the stars still lives inside our faithful hearts. Through every road and every mile, you've been my reason to smile. The promise we made that autumn night still burns with the same sweet light. Though years may come and years may go, you're the only love I'll ever know. There would be storms we'd have to face, and tears we'd never quite replace. Days of doubt and sleepless nights, moments when we'd search for light. But every challenge life would bring would strengthen what we built between. Because true love isn't measured by time, it's measured by the hearts that never stop trying. And if I had the chance once more to stand where we stood before, I'd make the very same vow again and choose you until the end. like they did beneath that autumn sky. And every time I hold your hand, I remember where forever began. The promise we made still lives today, forever and always. The autumn leaves were turning gold as the evening air began to grow cold. We walked along that familiar road, the one we traveled 100 times before. The sun was fading beyond the hills, and everything looked the autumn leaves were falling down as we walked through our little town. You took my hand and smiled at me like the first day beneath that old oak tree. The years have come and gone so fast, yet every moment seems to last, like pages in a treasured book, filled with every loving look. I remember every song we sang, every church bell that once rang, every dream we dared to chase, every smile upon your face. Though time keeps moving endlessly, you're still the world I wanna see. Forever in our dreams we'll stay, even when the years fade away, like stars that shine through darkest skies. Our love will never say goodbye. Forever in our dreams we'll be a timeless story, you and me, through every season, every stream. We'll live forever in our dreams. I found a box of Polaroids in the attic heat today, faded colors of a summer that felt a lifetime away. parked down by the Silver Lake, with a Mustang and a dream, and every promise we could make. The wind was blowing through your hair, the radio was low, playing songs about a future that we didn't even know. And I can still smell the pine trees in the rain, I can still feel the pulse inside my veins. Oh, give me back the golden years, when the world was wide and free, underneath the Georgia stars, just you and me. Before the gray hair and the lines, before the seasons turned to gold, we had a love that stayed young, while the rest of us grew old. Yeah, it's the song that never ends, the one we're still singing now. A lifetime of I love you and a broken-in wedding vow. Do you remember Main Street before the neon lights went dim? We'd spend our Friday paychecks on a prayer and on a whim. You wore that floral Sunday dress, the one I liked the best. We'd watch the sun go sinking down somewhere in the west. We didn't have much money then, just a map and a tank of gas, but we were richer than the kings, watching all the shadows pass. And I can still hear the gravel on the drive, the feeling that it gave us just to be alive. Just you and me. Before the gray hair and the lines, before the seasons turned to gold, we had a love that stayed young, while the rest of us grew old. Yeah, it's the song that never ends, the one we're still singing now. A lifetime of I love you and a broken-in wedding vow. The world kept spinning faster, and the kids, they moved away. The silence in the hallway grows a little more each day. But then I look across the kitchen and I see you standing there, with the same light in your eyes and the sunlight in your hair. And suddenly it's 79, and we're dancing in the dark, leaving footprints on the moon and a fire in our heart. Got a latch. It's weathered by the winter storms and faded by the sun, but I'd walk that road 1,000 miles, 'cause you're the only one. Oh, we're still living in those golden years, even if the pace is of us grew old. Yeah, it's a song that never ends, and I'm singing it with you. A lifetime of I love you, and a love that's always true. Always true. Just you and me. Friday night in a small town crowd, the music played and the sound was loud. Colored lights were shining bright, painting dreams across the night. The old dance hall was full of life, young hearts searching for their light. Then I saw you across the room, like a flower beginning to bloom. You smiled softly, looked away, and stole my heart that very day. I crossed the floor through the crowd at 16 to meet the girl from my sweetest dream. The band was playing a slow love song, and somehow I knew where I belonged. We danced beneath the glowing signs while time stood still for just one night. The world around us disappeared, leaving only you so near. I listened to your gentle voice and knew my heart had made its choice. A feeling stronger than words could say was quietly growing that day. The stars were shining high above as we discovered our first love. Dancing under neon lights, holding on through endless nights. Every song was meant to be a little story for you and me. Dancing under neon lights, everything felt so alive. In your arms the whole world disappeared, and all my dreams came near. The weeks rolled by and summer stayed. We found new memories every day, driving down those country roads with the radio singing soft and low. We shared our hopes, we shared our fears, and talked about the coming years. The future seemed so far away, yet beautiful in every way. Every weekend we'd meet again, like a story without an end, laughing underneath the moonlit sky, watching the small town nights drift by. The seasons slowly came and went, but our hearts never lost their strength, and every moment brought us closer to a love that would last forever. Now many years have passed us by, If I could relive one memory, one perfect night in history, I'd go back to where love first started, before we ever drifted far from it. Because every road we've traveled leads me back again to you, and every blessing life has given started on that unforgettable dancing under neon lights, holding on through endless nights. Every song was meant to be a little love story for you and me. Dancing under neon lights, still shining in my heart tonight. Though the years have quickly passed us by, those memories never die. Dancing under neon lights, the beginning of our lives. And after all the dreams we've chased, I still see your smiling face. The music fades, the night grows still, but my heart remembers, always will, the place where love first took its flight. Dancing under neon lights, forever dancing under neon lights. The sunlight slowly fills the room, chasing shadows from the moon. Another Sunday has arrived, another day. I'm glad you're by my side. The coffee's brewing in the kitchen, just like every weekend we've been given. The scent drifts softly through the air, and somehow peace is waiting there. You smile as you pour another cup, still the first face I want to wake up to. No grand adventures planned today, just simple moments along the way. Outside the world keeps moving fast, always running, never meant to last. But here with you time seems to slow, like it has nowhere else to go. Some people search their whole lives through for what I find each day in you. Sunday morning coffee and your gentle smile makes every simple moment feel worthwhile. The world can wait outside the door. You're all I've ever needed and more. Sunday morning coffee, quiet and slow, watching another peaceful morning glow. After all these years, it's easy to see home has always been wherever you are with me. The newspaper rests upon the table, the same old chair, the same old label. We laugh about forgotten things, and all the memories lie life brings. Pictures hanging on the wall remind us how we had it all. Birthday cakes and Christmas lights, school plays and summer nights. The children grew and found their way, building lives of their own today. Yet every chapter that has passed made our love stronger than the last. Sometimes we sit without a word, no conversation needs to be heard, because comfort has its own sweet sound. Whenever you're around, the years may leave their mark somehow, but I love you even more right now. Sunday morning coffee and your gentle smile makes every simple moment feel worthwhile. The world can't wait outside the door. You're all I've ever needed and more. Sunday morning coffee, quiet and slow, watching another peaceful morning glow. After all these years, it's easy to see home has always been wherever you are with me. We spent our youth chasing tomorrow, through happiness and through sorrow, always believing brighter days would come, and somehow they always did. Now the race is finally slowing down, no need for riches or a crown, because everything I ever dreamed is sitting right here next to me. And if I had one wish today, I simply ask for one more day to share this ordinary life with the woman who's been my guiding Sunday morning coffee and your gentle smile still makes every moment feel worthwhile. The world can't wait outside the door. You're all I've ever needed and more. Sunday morning coffee, peaceful and bright, turning simple mornings into golden light. Looking back across the years we've known, I realize I was never alone. Sunday morning coffee, hand in hand, still following the dreams we planned. And after all the roads we've traveled through, my favorite place, sitting here with you. The coffee grows cold, the morning moves on, another beautiful day has begun. And as the sunlight fills the room, my heart still whispers the same sweet tune. Sunday morning coffee and you. That's all I'll ever need. I remember that old summertime, dusty roads and the sun going down. was warm, the sky was clear, and somehow destiny brought you near. You were standing by the county fair, golden sunlight dancing in your hair. I couldn't find the words to say, but my heart was stolen anyway. The music played from far away, as children laughed and couples swayed. And in that moment, deep inside, I knew you'd change my life. Some memories never disappear, no matter how many passing years. Summer of our hearts, shining in the sun. Two young dreamers learning life had just begun. Every laugh and every kiss felt brand new. The summer of our hearts began with you. Summer of our hearts, forever in my mind. Like a photograph untouched by time. Though the seasons changed and skies turned blue, the summer of our hearts still lives in you. We spent our days beside the lake, sharing dreams we hope to make, talking until the stars appeared, about our hopes and all our fears. We carved our names into an old oak tree, believing love could last eternally. The world seemed endless in those days, and every road led somewhere great. The radio played our favorite songs, and we'd sing every word all night long. Those simple days now seem so rare, but I still find them everywhere. Whenever summer breezes blow, they bring me back to long ago. Summer of our hearts, shining in the sun. Two young dreamers learning life had just begun. Every laugh and every kiss felt brand new. The summer of our hearts began with you. Summer of our hearts, forever in my mind. Like a photograph untouched by time. Though the seasons changed and skies turned blue, the summer of our hearts still lives in you. Yeah. Years would pass and life moved on. Somehow the magic remained strong. From wedding bells to family days, love kept growing in countless ways. The world around us changed so much, but never the comfort of your touch. And every time I look your way, I see that summer yesterday. The girl who stole my heart that night still shines with the same beautiful light. And every wrinkle softly shows 1,000 stories only we know. If I could travel back once more to that little town we knew before, I'd walk the same road hand in hand and fall for you again. 'Cause every mile and every year only made our love more clear. Some things never fade away. still shine above tonight, like they did on that first summer night. And if I had one wish to choose, I'd live it all again with you. Summer of our hearts, forever with you. I remember that old summer town, dusty roads and the sun going down. The air was warm, the sky was clear, and somehow destiny brought you near. You were standing by the county fair, golden sunlight dancing in your hair. I couldn't find the words to say. I found an old photograph tonight, faded colors, but your smile shines bright. Back when we were young and free, chasing dreams beneath the willow tree. The world was changing day by day, yet somehow our love found its way through every road and every mile. You filled my life with endless smiles. Time may leave its mark on every face, but it can never